Okay, I'm gonna host a game and I'm gonna take you through a little bit of let's journey a little bit through how to micro and take engagements initially.
Okay.
So it'll be somewhat similar to how we have done in Warcraft, but I'll have to explain and show you a little bit how different you should fight in certain scenarios compared to what you're probably used to with like StarCraft and these types of RTS games, Age of Empires 4 as well.
Okay, so you said a couple of fighting mechanics that I haven't been doing yet?
Yeah. We're just gonna like make a couple of units and a couple of compositions and just gonna show you engagements with them.
Okay.
I think we have Who's Your Daddy as well in AoE2. No.
Really?
Do we?
Aegis worked.
Yeah, Aegis work. I mean, you don't do it because it activates for both. I mean, yeah, if you did it, I don't have to do it, so it's fine.
Okay.
Let me think. What is the one for the Cobra car, folks? Oh, how do you turn this on? Yeah, how do you turn this on? What? Oh, is it with
you have spaces?
space?
Oh my god.
You get a Cobra car.
Wait, can you not attack your own units, by the way, in this game? You can't, right?
You cannot, no.
Yeah.
Only with like target fire with like mangonels.
What the hell? The game should be played this way.
Yeah, I know, right? It's about who can control copy pasta. How do you turn this on the most?
So you see my fail patrol already. The way I'm used to stutter step. This is really big. So I constantly have to right click you. It's kind of tough with Cobra Car.
Yeah, it is.
So what do we do? Barracks.
Okay, delete the Cobra car first and foremost. Okay. I don't want to deal with him.
Fine.
Okay, you want to drop a few houses as well? Like in theory, you only need like one villager here. Yeah, that's almost a house. If you hold Shift and delete, it will delete, or it will delete everything that you have selected.
Oh. All right.
Okay, let's build 3 militia. No, don't upgrade anything.
Sorry.
Militia, Dark Age.
Yeah.
One more, okay. Let's group them up. Just completely normal, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna patrol into you and you're gonna just right click my units.
Okay.
And let's not do anything else except that. In this very instant, you will win the fight.
Yeah.
However, if we have more units, let's make like 15 in total. I should build the barracks more forward.
Now I can't right click, of course.
But you are still gonna do it just for science.
Of course.
You just right click and I'm just gonna patrol. In theory now, the way units work with patrol is that also when they kill a unit, they will retarget the next target faster. Now you can see I'm gonna win the fight.
It looked
somewhat convincingly.
It looked good for me for a bit.
For a bit. So it just goes to show that that's what I always like. A lot of new players, they will always just right click their army. Like they will right click and fight.
Weird.
While patrolling in theory gives you more of an advantage in some ways.
I will say I was a bit surprised by how they behaved, because what I did is right click 1 and then shift right click maybe 5 more.
Oh, you should never shift click in this game. It's what's it called? Unpredictable behavior.
That's weird. Never shift click in this game?
I mean, in the game, no. Never shift click like that if you have mass scale engagements.
Right.
If you have like
what
3
about
units,
with archers?
With archers, in theory, it's fine as long as you don't want to micro and dodge projectiles yourself.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's the dodging thing.
Exactly.
So let's do another right click and you patrol. Okay, they behave very differently how a right click would work in Warcraft 3.
And how would that be in Warcraft 3?
They will all try to get to that one. They'll do a lot of searching around. Wait, am I winning?
Looks like you're winning this one actually. Hey, we just no, you're not. Are you? Did we just discover that right click is actually more effective?
Well,
let's see.
Turns out.
Militia might not be the best unit. Yeah, but you're winning this one. Normally, but that's the thing. Okay, let's do one more. 15 units. And you can do a right click again, and I'm gonna patrol, but this time I'm gonna use another part formation.
Okay.
No, stance. Yeah, formation, like stance.
So
I patrolled everything on stand ground until I was inside your army, and then I put them on aggressive, which meant that most of my units got a way better surface area right from the get-go.
But
so, like more of my units started fighting. I took some extra hits initially.
But I'm winning.
Are you winning again? Okay, this doesn't make any sense. This is not how the game is supposed to work. Okay, let's go to the next stage. You're already in the next stage.
Yep.
Why can I not go? Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised by the outcome, by the way, these fights so far. But let's do a stable.
Yep. Just to say what I'm surprised about, I can't make knights.
Okay, let's do scouts first.
To say what I'm surprised about so far is that they automatically find new targets. So it only takes them like 1 second of clashing for them to stop attacking the middle target, which I clicked, and they immediately are like, I'll just attack whatever's nearest to me. In WC3, you would have 2 to 3 units attacking the middle targets, and the other 12 militia would be running around flailing, looking for a target until that target is dead, and then they auto-acquire new ones, unless they get absolutely maced and blocked out. So I'm really surprised how the units dare to ignore my direct order.
Yeah, they're not good servants, are they?
No.
I'm wondering now if they've actually changed some behavior in DE. So at least in the past, it was like if you patrol against right-click, the fight will be so much in favor of that patrol guy all the time. Might have to look into it, actually. This could actually be really beneficial for me long term if we do this.
Okay.
Yeah, try right click now just with your scouts and I'll patrol.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to win this fight again, actually.
Yeah. Is right click overpowered?
You might not win this
No,
one.
we lose this one.
Yeah. Actually,
well,
you might win because my.
Yeah.
Phew. Okay, it still stands. No, but actually, I'm surprised that the right click was that effective. Normally, patrol would be way more effective than the other one. Okay, let's do a blacksmith as well and make an archery range.
Fleshing, right? And then
fleshing and botkin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
great.
I have 10.
Let's try with range units. You right click and I'll just patrol.
Okay. Is there no Z formation like in AoE4 where the 10 of them are on one line?
On the four, you have bottom left 4 different formations. Those are your options. So it's box formation, where they will box up and be a little bit more compact. There's a spread formation, where they pretty much like spread out. And then there's the split.
Okay.
And the split you will be familiar with when people try to dodge mangonels and such.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that one as well. Okay, you try right click. Let's put them in line formation again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, line formation is also like if you click long, you can see they will line up and walk as a troop. If you click short, they will stay in that line.
Yeah.
So we did with the scouts.
I keep clicking short until I get near, and then I right click, or do I just right click?
No, just right click me from now. Like even now, just right click me and I'll patrol.
Huh? What the hell are they doing?
Okay, that's weird behavior. Okay, delete them. Okay, we're gonna change. You patrol, I'll right click. I don't think you're doing anything wrong, but units are just stupid sometimes. Yeah, that's not normal behavior.
What the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna try again. I want to do one more right click just to make sure I'm not like totally dumb.
Just as an example, those are the types of behaviors why we patrol and things like that.
Let's go.
I'll patrol and you just right click.
Viper, what's going on?
I need to check the video or something to see how you're clicking.
Hey! They're attacking.
Wait, how
I'm just right clicking. Do you think I did like a hotkey change on right click or something? I'll just do A left click, man. Oh no, that doesn't work. Wait, you can't A left click on a unit.
No, that's not an option in Age of Empires. Okay, did you right click?
Yes.
Wait, let me check. Do you have an aggressive stance on?
Yes.
Bottom left.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's try one more time. You right click. Here I'm winning the fight very convincingly.
Yeah, they did happen to attack someone that was more in the back.
Yeah, you did attack someone that's more in the back.
He wasn't at first, but then you did a switcheroo.
I just patrolled. Like my units just like as soon as you came in range of my units, they all realized, hey, okay, I need to attack something.
Okay, let's go. I don't know why the other times my archers just moved nearer you, and this time they actually attacked.
Strange. Super strange. So you might win this one. Right now my units are targeting poorly.
You had one archer that derped backwards.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's now do a patrol, and I'm gonna use the formation, not formation, the stance as well.
Okay.
To show you how they can function with a certain stance. But I have to say, I'm personally very surprised about how little the difference has been between right click and just formation.
Hey, you're in such a small spot.
Yeah, and one of my archers derped behind. So in A, you kind of also want to like monitor your units that they don't derp out so much.
I don't even know how many you have.
Yeah, but even now you took a way better fight. I'm so shocked, but honestly. Like, okay, let's go to Castle Age and do crossbow upgrade with the +2 attack.
Thumb ring or no?
No thumb ring.
So can
now.
Yeah, can I try the stand ground on your barracks?
Yeah.
So after clicking, I press H, or it can be any time.
It can be any time. Just that in some scenarios, having stand ground is not beneficial to you.
Okay.
Like now they will just. Do you have stand ground now or aggressive?
Yes, I do have it.
Okay, let's put stand ground. Let's click it again after you patrol.
Oh wait, I right clicked.
Oh, you're right. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, they're breaking collision size.
Yeah. It's the same as well. Like, let's see behind you. You see behind you, you have this one tile gap into the forest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you were chased by like 10 knights, you could in theory run in there and they can stack on top of each other.
Because of H.
Not because of age in this case. That's just like you could even like spam click, right click there. I'm gonna show you something now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that's like it makes it really awkward for melee units to engage. Now if I go here with these knights and I right click into your army, one knight will fight.
Yes.
The others are gonna burp around and be like, how do I do? And even now, they're like slowly finding their way there.
One or two, yeah.
Yeah. So this is like if you're being chased and you find a pocket like this, always go there and hide with like you can even do that with like cav archers, horse archers, or anything that you kind of want to hide.
Can you spam position cavalry next to me too?
Not really. I mean, the only thing I could do is try to spam patrol to luckily derp into you, but that's unlikely to work. Like if I'm spamming patrol now, it's like they cannot break your collision.
It looks like there's multiple cav in that slot. But
yeah, I
they
mean,
weren't attacking.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to like get on top of your archers, and they kind of just end up derping.
Huh. So archers do that better, yeah.
Yeah. What you always want to do in your situation, let's make 10 new crossbows and put them in that hole and delete the other ones. If you have melee units in this case, you never want to right click them. Then again, I say that, but maybe the laws have changed based on what I'm seeing today. So in this case, you don't have to patrol them in there. You can just like right click, right? So in case of an army being in a pocket like this, and you have knights and he has the crossbows, what you would historically want to do is always just like be outside and then just make an attack patrol on the outside, and just let them find their way in there by themselves.
Yep.
It historically would make the fight more effective for the knights because they would take the next target.
Okay.
Well, when you right click, they would normally like try to get to the very unit you right click and like have a delay before they attack. While with patrol, they usually attack the closest unit there.
Yeah.
But even now, I look at them and I see they're actually behaving smarter than they have used to.
Huh.
So right click might not be as inefficient as it used to be.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to ask the devs about that. But anyway, let's make 10 crossbows, and we're just gonna try to micro against each other.
Okay.
So time to show your Warcraft micro. Okay, we're fighting.
Well, you're not taking any damage.
I lost 3 crossbows.
What?
But essentially, it's like, this is all about timing, right? To kind of understand when you have to move, when you have to shoot. And we can try again. 10 against 10 is like a very normal Castle Age kind of engagement. Nice. And then like there are tricks you can do with the split formation, for example, to dodge an arrow. You'll see the very micro intense players, they will often go like in, split, go out, shoot, split, to dodge the arrow, shoot, split. It also is very common to split to avoid the arrows when you're running home after being chased, right? So you're shooting at me, I'm just splitting. So a lot of the arrows don't hit.
But all of your arrows hit.
I've played this game a couple of years. Okay, we're gonna do one upgrade now that is called ballistics, that you're familiar with in the university.
No, damn it, I did it again.
The monastery. Yeah. Now we do ballistics. That upgrade means that arrows will now hit moving targets.
Always?
So if you get close... Yeah, so if you get close to me now, I'm not gonna fight back. So this time you're only gonna shoot. I'm like, oh shit, I have less units, I'm just gonna run, right? You don't even have to micro now. I mean, you can micro to chase me, but you see, you're gonna hit me as long as I'm moving in the expected path.
I see.
However, if I do this, and I'll do the same, don't start shooting me yet. Don't get so close and intimate. I'm a bit sensitive. Okay, now you can start shooting me, try to micro and shoot me. I can time this, right? Every time you're shooting, where I'm expected to be, I can change my direction.
What?
So even though you have ballistics, you're not gonna hit me, because I'm switching my direction after the volley is in the air.
Ah!
You baited me, huh? So that's also, for example, now, if you're like, this is a very normal chase scene that we have right now. Whenever you are shooting, I'm splitting, using the split formation, essentially to try and like escape from your arrows. Yeah, what you're doing now is what more advanced micro could be, where you like use different groups and like time the arrow shots differently.
Yeah. But I saw not a single one hit when I wasn't doing that.
Exactly. Let's try again. So I'm gonna have, since I have less crossbows than you, I'm gonna try to escape.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a left side position, and you're gonna try to go home.
Okay.
Ready? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, ready. Normally I would not go home here. What you can do is like, I can also just spam click in theory, but like what does it give me, right?
But it looks like you get hit more when you do that.
You can also do this. I'm just patrolling back and forth. I didn't have the close. Let me do it with knights. So don't shoot me yet. I'm gonna come close. I'm gonna do this. Try to shoot me now. I'm barely taking damage.
Huh.
Some stray arrows.
Is this a no attack stance patrol?
Yeah, exactly. Like you have to be really close for your arrows to actually hit. Because they are like, you're expecting my knights to move in that direction, left or right. But since I'm pretty much moving on like a one tile square, there's no chance the arrows reach, or they like, it's such a short time where I'm changing direction that your arrows will never be able to predict.
Strange.
That I'm moving within that one tile.
Can you do this for villagers?
Villagers don't have any military functions like that, so you cannot.
What? But look at what they're doing. They're constantly shooting to the left.
Yeah, because they
they're
were always
predicting.
aiming at a knight. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let me send a villager. What you will see sometimes is like if there are crossbows coming into your villager, it's exactly the same as when you're being chased with military. You can try to
3,
shoot
2, 1.
I will just like try to keep this villager alive, so I will just do these moves whenever the arrows are coming out. So that's the way, like if your TC is nearby, you can micro this villager actively to try and like get to your town center. But obviously it's a bit... You might not have time to single micro villager like this. It requires pretty much all your attention if you want to survive volleys like this.
For stream, I have always time to micro single villager to the exclusion of all else. Alright, looks simple enough. I saw you do it. Now I will dodge 100 arrows from you.
Yeah, let's do it. I want to show you one other trick as well after with archers. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Close enough. Let's make another couple. Yeah.
It's because I micro women villagers better than men. Let's try again.
Makes sense.
I had the wrong model.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
See, it became a little bit awkward because I wasn't properly in range, so all my archers didn't shoot at the same time.
Yeah, it was staggered.
So it became a little bit more difficult for you.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Okay, get it a little
sometimes
bit better.
Sometimes arrows without thumbering are a bit stray. So there is a chance, like if you think about the archer in Dark Ranger or what it was in, no, just archer in Warcraft. Sometimes the arrows stray and accidentally hit you.
You mean in the custom map that we played in Uther Party?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That is possible with archers as well and skirmishers.
Oh,
you can just move in and tell me when you're ready, because I have no attack stance. I'll do 2 different groups now, and you can try to dodge both.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let's do again. I was out of range. My bad.
I'll come closer. Not too close. Huh?
No, you're fine now. You're fine.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. let me lower the stakes a bit so you don't die from one hit. Oh, do loom in the town center.
Oh.
So you have a little bit more survivability.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit too short between. That was some experience.
I mean, I should be able to keep up with any tempo, right? You would be able to dodge.
Yikes.
Crossfired.
Okay, I'll try to give you a more consistent shot now. This one. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. See, there, a stray arrow hit you there.
Oh.
However, if I have thumb ring, which I'm going to research right now my arrows have 100% accuracy, so they will never stray. Accidental nerf. Ready?
Yeah.
Keep in mind now, my volley I will also shoot faster now,
Okay.
because I have thumb ring.
So
it's, like this, we're still so close here that in theory you should never survive these hits anyway.
okay, try it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, second wall is going to start in a sec.
It's always the second volley gets you.
Yeah.
Okay, don't do like a fake shot first, because I was already damaged. Ready?
It was accidental.
Ready?
Yeah. Second one is incoming.
Yep.
Because I was timing, getting used to it.
Yeah. I understand the concept. I can practice it more.
Yeah. So I will have you go on stand ground.
I stay on stand ground?
Yeah.
And what do I do with the formations?
I'll explain it now. So the whole purpose is that you're going to time it so that there is like a delay between each shot, right? So you want to keep spamming patrol until they're ready to shoot, essentially.
Keep spamming patrol until one or all shoot?
All shoot.
Once all have shot, I don't spam patrol anymore.
It doesn't have to be all. It's like every volley like you take to kill a unit, like, right? Every time you shoot, you move, you patrol again, shoot, patrol again. Sometimes not all units will shoot. It's not really important, right? You just want to get maximum damage. Now, the sequence of events that you do is pretty much you have stand ground. You patrol, 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 patrol. Don't patrol. Patrol, 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 patrol. Don't patrol.
And why don't patrol? To let them all shoot?
You leave that pause there for them to actually take their shot.
Okay, let's try that.
So it's all about timing, like recognizing the delay between each shot. And yeah, now you're on me. Okay, so you're looking at the first shot, and that the second patrol should have already been there. Okay, let's do another one. Now you're never letting them shoot though.
Oh, you said keep doing patrol until they shoot. So
yeah, no, they won't shoot by themselves. That's when where it was like the don't patrol, which is like the pause to let them shoot once and then keep spamming again. So you always have to like try to like once you let them shoot once, you patrol until they're ready to shoot next. Yeah, just keep. Yeah. See, now you're kind of speeding up the front units to catch up to my army.
Yes, I saw the mechanic. Yeah. I saw the mechanic, but I don't know when I should stop patrolling because I wouldn't know whether I'm in range yet or not. You're stopping when you know intuitively you're in range, right?
Yeah. Normally this is used as when you are closer to enemies, so it's a bit unnatural that like if I get close to you now, like now you can do that to catch up and like get one extra volley on my knights than you would have normally gotten.
But
my knights are usually faster.
When you say spam patrol, how many should I do per second? How many commands?
I pretty much click like I maybe click 5-6 times every second.
5-6 times per second until you know your attack cooldown is available.
Yeah, exactly. You just spam click forever. Like there is no limit. You just want to click until your cooldown is ready.
Oh, by the way, oh wow. So when I left click elsewhere, I lose control of my group.
Yes.
And that's different.
That's weird for you, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because in Warcraft 3 I'm allowed to make mistakes. I can do A left click, A left click, even though the second left click doesn't do anything because there's nothing to interact with.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And here if you press escape, you deselect. So I don't know why left click should need to be a deselect per se, because escape is already the same thing. So here, if I make a mistake, generally, I think I can make sure not to make a mistake, but if I do, then suddenly I lost control of the group.
Okay, that's where I would recommend you to also use right-click on patrol.
Right-click on patrol?
Like all those, like thing like patrol also works with right-click.
Do you do
that? It doesn't have to be. Yeah, I use right-click.
Right-click is your patrol?
Like I'll click patrol and then right-click.
Oh, what?
Essentially.
What?
I mean, when I'm chasing with archers, I do it with right click. Normally, I would use left click.
Oh my god! In Blizzard TS, you cancel active command giving when you right click.
It can be very like that's also for me. It's been very hard to get used to other ways of it working, right? So whenever I played StarCraft or now Warcraft as well, it's hard for me to get used to those types of mechanics.
I didn't realize that was hard for you. Oh, I can just... That's so weird. I can patrol with right click.
Yeah. So there, if you're like misclick or something, you will still be chasing me, right? Because you're actually right clicking there for them to move there anyway. But anyways, these are things like this type of micro is something you'll do when you're just trying to catch up to units, or like he's running away from you and you kind of want to try and grab him. Obviously, it takes a lot of practice and timing. Okay, we're gonna do one more fight with crossbows before we let you play a little bit. There's obviously a lot more small micro tricks and such you can use, like runners. There's more formation usage in terms of micro and such, but I think we've given you some of the core.
Yeah, I already learned a lot from this. This has been super helpful. What do I make next?
Just make 10 crossbows. And I'm going to show you another way you can patrol. It's very timing based. Again, this is like, it is a bit of a more advanced thing you start doing once you're kind of high level. So right now we have ballistics, right? Don't shoot. And we would, when we were fighting now, we would have been moving left, right, shoot to try and dodge each other, right?
Yeah.
You can also use patrol when you're moving to the side. If you see the way I'm engaging now, I would like time this, I would shoot, and then I patrol when your volley comes in. Essentially just to dodge the shot, and then they start shooting by themselves. I don't have to target fire anything.
You don't?
No, because I'm patrolling, right? They will automatically shoot by themselves.
Oh.
But I'm using that in order to like dodge your shots.
You're using patrol to dodge?
I'm using patrol to move to the side instead of right-clicking to move to the side, right?
So how do they determine how far they walk before shooting? When their attack cooldown becomes available again?
No, when you're patrolling, it's essentially they try to shoot after the patrol delay is initiated.
Oh, so it's a set. Delay. It's a set. Yeah, it's always a set initial wind-up patrol,
exactly.
Which is sometimes a downside. But now you're waiting for the next attack cooldown anyway.
Exactly.
And what is the attack cooldown, by the way?
I wouldn't know the exact number.
By feeling, that's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So you shoot, and then you do the patrol wind-up, and then let's say if the attack became available again before the patrol delay. Let's say if the patrol delay movement, if the patrol forced movement, right, the initial forced patrol movement, if that one was shorter than the next time they're allowed to attack, they would stop earlier than is necessary, stand for a bit, then attack.
Correct.
And if it were the other way around, you would miss part of your attack availability.
Yeah. Which is also why you sometimes do like multiple patrol clicks and you let them patrol a little bit longer before you release the patrol, so to say.
Because you know intuitively their next attack is not available yet. Understood.
Let's go. We'll try to take a fight like this where you can try the micro and I'll just use the patrol. It's not like 100% bulletproof, whatnot. Okay, let's just fight them. So I'll use patrol here. You can see it feels slightly easier.
I just said right clicks.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to manually click away and then target my unit all the time. Well, all I'm doing is essentially patrol clicking to the side.
So you're doing, you're standing next to me, you do a right click?
In that case, I would just start, the first thing I do is patrol sideways. So you can obviously shoot once first and then patrol sideways.
So you're patrol right click, and the only thing that's special is the timing with which you do it.
Exactly. It's all about the timing.
Okay, let me try that.
Yeah, you try it this time and I'll just try to right click. Just start whenever you're ready.
Ready?
Okay. It's also your timing here is not necessarily your own shot, but it's to dodge my shot, right? That's what your timing here should be. And you're doing a good job at it right now. So whenever you expect my volley to come in, you pretty much click the patrol. And there you see.
You went easy mode right clicking?
Yeah, obviously. Didn't overcomplicate things here, but it's still I still did decent micro. What I did micro here would have been solid micro. But with the patrol, it's all about that timing, and your job is more about dodging his shot. That's your first and foremost priority in that case. We can try to do the fight ourselves, both of us try that patrol micro.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Your initial fights were very good. Now your timing is a bit off again. I stepped up my micro a little bit, but sometimes also when you patrol too close to your old patrol, they won't really move necessarily.
Did you do your best in this one?
Only towards the later half.
You stepped it up.
It's there's also, how to say, a lot of the time the timing will be not necessarily that you move exactly as he shoot, but rather that you time so the patrol stops when his shot comes in.
And how many patrol commands do you give in between two volleys?
We can try now, and I can try to count.
Yeah. Because I just did one every time.
Yeah, when this is all about timing, right? Then I don't have to spam click. It's all about the timing here. So I also do only one. See there, I had 2 volleys, 3 volleys where you hit where I was supposed to be rather than that I moved out of where you shot initially.
Could you repeat that?
So there we had a couple of shots towards the end where your arrows were shooting where I was walking instead of where I was standing. And that's the normal timing that you'll see more often than not.
I didn't really look at the fight. I mostly played off of sound. When I hear thump, when I hear like thung, I try to patrol.
It's not necessarily a bad idea.
I kind of had like a faraway look.
Now we're so close as well that it could be even back. Now is maybe when you start right-clicking instead, like when we're down to these two low numbers, where it might be more intuitive to just like small micro the couple units. Okay, that's one final thing that is common in big scale engagements. Let's do like 25 units. This is where I'm sure you're familiar with runners to a certain extent.
Hold on, I need to make another house.
Runners are more useful though when there's no ballistics involved, because then you can just take one unit and
wait, what
put
are
them in front of
runners?
your army. I'll show you. Like essentially runners will be like, we're about to fight, I take one unit, and I just have him run in front.
Because he draws patrol micro.
Not patrol micro, in this case it would be like in case none of us had ballistics, right? Then those arrows would not be hitting moving targets. So I would just take one unit in front of my army and tell him to run across.
But that's to abuse AI, right? Of like an A move.
Yeah, or a patrol, right?
Yeah.
And then suddenly you're forcing him to, like, because I would patrol with my army behind and my unit in the front will be like just trying to take the hits or like the arrows from you.
And how do I override that? Defensive micro?
Essentially you have to either fall back a little bit yourself or start target firing or just like disengage or try to snipe his unit somehow.
And is that more effective to micro like that and have the rest just stand still?
It can be, but it also depends on the upgrades. Right? If there's no ballistics, runners are amazing. Because then you're pretty much like, you patrol yourself. Like initially both players will just patrol or A move their army. And then if you're the first one to pull a runner, you're forcing him to change his micro. And that could mean that he makes a mistake where he's like, okay, I'm gonna fall back, and then he loses like 5 units in the process of falling back, or something. So it's more of a way of forcing an error out of him.
I don't see any downsides of using a runner yet.
It is never a downside unless he has ballistics, in which case you have one less unit firing, and that unit just dies immediately.
Why would it die? Because ballistics doesn't miss.
Exactly. When like in theory, the simple micro with runners is just one unit in front and run across. However, if you get to the more advanced concepts, you can start doing what I did with the knights earlier. I'll have a couple of units in front patrolling back in front. So, because we're still on a distance, right? In this case, let's just try to fight. You patrol in and I patrol in.
Hey, I don't have a hotkey for no attack stance.
It's not a stance you use very often, so you don't really have to. I'll show you if we just patrol in now, both of us, without any runners. Because right now we both have thumb ring, we both have ballistics. It's like we're heavily upgraded where runners are usually less effective. But what I can do is I can take like 2 units and just right click fast. And I will still eat a lot of arrows with those units.
Just because I overfire?
Yeah, like you overfire, and not only that I overfire, but I still debate a lot of your arrow shots. Because I just spam right, left, right, left, right, left.
So they can still miss?
Yeah, exactly.
Now you just A move?
How many do you have?
25.
25? Okay. Yeah, I'll just patrol normally.
Okay.
So in this case, what I did as well was like after my initial runners were done, I pulled 2-3 more to like continue the thing. Again, this is where we're heavily upgraded here, so it's like it's harder to pull off the runner micro. Yeah, like even now, like I'm still wasting a lot of my arrows shooting at that guy. I will kill him in the end, but I wasted so many arrows. So this is not very common in like larger scale battles. See how now you win the fight very convincingly.
Oh yeah, interesting. That's gonna help a lot.
Yeah. Again, it's not that common in early feud lage, mid-cast lage, but in later stages it is.
It should be though, right?
It is very... It should be, yes, on paper. But all people know when to engage and disengage. That you don't really see that.
There could be a clear winner for the battle, so you're not going to have 25 just going absolutely ham, both believing in the best outcome and then microing.
Exactly.
Yeah, makes sense.
But it does show how simple moves like that can completely flip side like a fight like that.
Really cool.
And this, again, this is way more effective if there is not thumb ring upgraded, if there is not ballistics, then the runners can really win the fights.
That's
and at the level you're playing right now, those things will win you every fight, I would think.
Okay, nice.